All right, we split into 2 teams.
Yep.
We've built the world's toughest challenge course. Then let's have a contest to see who can build the best challenge course.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna make it through our challenge course.
Oh,
Try our challenge course. I'm sure you won't like it. We have a prize at the end of the challenge.
Okay, that's fine with us. I hope you're not lying and you have a decent prize. Actually, your Spain strip seems difficult, but we can still get through it all.
We'll be watching you from the air then.
great. I bet you can't even make it through the first set of challenges.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I can make it through this whole ordeal without falling once. Okay, to be honest, I'm kind of wondering what prize I'm gonna win. I'm falling.
I need to be much more careful. I have figured out how to pass this test. I'm sure I can get through it all. Just a little more to go. Great. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Now I just have to wait for her to come back to life.
To be honest, I thought you couldn't get past the first challenge. Okay, I think it's funny that you said you could make it through my challenge without falling once. Make it to the end. Great, I made it through this trap, and this trap looks more difficult.
Okay, that was the last time I fell, so now I'm definitely not falling. We have to be very careful. All these traps are very tricky.
I fell!
It was very funny. You have to be very careful. You have to wait for the moment and then you go. In fact, I wonder how many times you'll fall before you reach the end of the challenge. If you want to give up, you'd better do it now. Each trap is harder than the last.
No, we can definitely make it to the end. We've already passed a third of the challenge. So we definitely won't give up. I don't care how many times I fall, I'm gonna make it to the end.
I'm actually wondering if they can make it to the end. Although it seems to me that they won't be able to pass the next trap.
Great, I made it through this trap, and this trap looks more difficult. Let's hurry up, we're so close to getting to the end. I'm sure there's a cool prize waiting for us at the end. I don't think I made it.
My advice, you better hurry up here. I actually made the traps easy enough for you to get through. I could have built something that you'd never get through. Okay, you just have to run really fast through here.
I did it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. You can definitely do it. It's not that hard.
To be honest, I didn't think you could make it to the trial. Oh, that's awesome. But you only made it to half of the trials, and each trap is harder than the last. So you'd better give up now, because you can't go any further.
I think I know what to do.
I don't think you do. I wonder how many times you've fallen. Don't you get tired of it. To be honest, I don't think you're worthy of our prize. You've fallen so many times.
I get it. If I step on the slab, the metal spikes activate. Oh no!
In fact, I wanted to get in your way so you could make it to the end, but it seems I don't even need to get in your way.
It actually looks very funny. They couldn't get through more than one trap the first time. Looks like you'll make it this time. If you want to give up, now's the time.
We told you we're not going to give up, and we've never been through a challenge before.
In fact, I'm sure we can make it to the very end. And it seems to me that if you come to our challenge lane, you will also fall down all the time.
Oh.
And especially you didn't say that we have to pass this test lane without falling down, so we can fall down as many times as we want. And besides, you have very complicated traps that I don't think you'll be able to pass on your own. Great. It's really easy. It's just a little cold, but it's fine. What did you do, Mikey? You're cheating.
I did it by accident. Besides, I think she would have fallen in on her own. I'm pretty sure of it. What? You don't think we can pass our own test lane?
Well, Mikey may not be able to get through it, but I sure as hell can. I made all those traps, and I actually made the trials easy enough for you to pass. And I'm sure I can make it through your course without falling down, even if you get in my way.
This is a parkour challenge. Be careful, Mikey might get in our way.
Oh,
There's lava down here, so we shouldn't fall down. Okay, I'll go first then. I'm really good at falling. Why are these blocks slippery?
What did you think this was a post-parkour challenge? We put oil on them, so some of the blocks are slippery. In fact, I don't even have to get in your way. You just go down.
Okay, I can pass this challenge. I know some of the blocks can be slippery, so I'll be on my guard. I'm actually very good at jumping. Great, I made it all the way to the end.
Maybe I can get through here and then I don't have to jump.
no, that's cheating. You have to pass the challenge lane. If you cheat, we won't give you the prize.
Yep.
Besides, These trials aren't as hard as I thought they'd be. I wonder what prize will be waiting for me at the end of this challenge. I'll find out soon enough. All right, I did it. I think the traps are getting harder every time.
I think I figured it out. If we step on the plates, we activate the pistons. Although there are also metal spikes, I think this is the hardest trap ever. I think I figured it out. If we step on the plates, we activate the pistons. Although there are also metal spikes, I think this is the hardest trap ever.
I wonder how you'll get through this trap. Better give up now. The traps will only get harder. And remember, if you break the rules or want to cheat, we'll get in your way.
We're almost through this trap to the end. I have an idea.
Oh!
We told you that if you cheat, we'll get in your way. We knew you might try to jump over the Porsche, so we used a special potion. By the way, you can't cheat, and we can kick you out of the challenge. But I love watching you do these trials. It looks so funny.
Great, I made it all the way to the end. I'm sure you'll make it, but don't cheat this time or you'll have to start over. Follow the path I took, then you'll do great.
I'm actually getting a little tired of going through these trials. Who knew it would be so hard? Okay, I'm almost there. I wonder how many more traps there will be. I hope the next challenge won't be as hard as this one. What do you do here?
You have to jump over. Don't worry, you'll be fine. It's like I said, I think we're almost to the end.
Huh?
Good. We have to try not to fall down anymore. We're taking too long to get through this challenge. All right, we've got to get through here and not fall down.
Yep.
I get it. Let's go first. You jump and run better than me anyway. In fact, everything looks easy.
That's a lot.
Oh!
Yes, we told you every trap is difficult, and if you think it's going to be easy, you're in for a surprise. We've coated the metal bars with slime, so it's very slippery, and you won't get through.
I'm not going to fall. I've realized how much there is, and I'm going to walk very slowly, and I'll be fine. This is the last trap, so just a little bit more and it will all be over. Only we don't need to hurry. It's better to go slowly but get to the end. Some of the iron bars are slippery, so be careful.
Oh, they almost made it to the end. To be honest, I thought they'd give up, but they did. To be honest, it was really funny watching you guys. You haven't actually reached the end yet, so you can still fall down.
To be honest, I'm even glad you decided to go all the way to the end. I like watching you fail. It looks very funny.
Great! I can't believe I did it! I was able to reach the very end. It was very difficult. I fell many times, but I did it! But for us to win, you also have to reach the end. There's very little left, so you can definitely handle it.
Oh.
But I'm asking you not to fall down.
Great, I was able to walk too. It was difficult, but I did it. The prize is a car. To be honest, we just wanted to buy ourselves a car. I have an idea.
Oh.
You were always laughing when you watched us go through the test, so let's turn the tables now. Now you will go through our test lane and we will be watching it. I think it would be more honest, or are you afraid?
Okay, we're cool with that. Mikey, give her the artifact so she can watch us from the air. Ho-ho! Let's fly to the beginning of the test lane. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I can make it through the test without falling once.
Well, we'll see about that. You'd better give up right now. I am sure that you will fall 20 times while you pass our test, and we will watch you and laugh. And there's a prize waiting for you at the end, but you're unlikely to make it to the end.
All right, let's try and get through these trials. Well, it's easy. I'm actually wondering what prize we'll get when we pass this challenge. Hopefully it'll be something valuable. It's actually very easy so far. I'm wondering if we'll even fall down once. We mustn't relax, though. There's going to be some very tricky traps. Hurry up, JJ!
Ho-ho! I think I figured it out. You have to jump on the slime blocks. In fact, now I'm sure I can make it through this challenge without falling once. In fact, I'm a master trap master, so it's all very easy.
Yep, right. We've got through that trap. Let's move on. We've actually got a lot of work to do, so we need to hurry.
Okay, I better run around and jump on these slime blocks. I'm actually wondering what the prize is at the end. They got a car, so we should get the same price thing.
It's not fair. You're so easy to pass our test, Lane. Do you know how much effort we put into this? Well, I'm sure the next challenge won't be so easy. I thought our traps were hard.
Oh, almost all of your traps are parkour, and that's no problem for us. And we have a lot of experience with these challenges, so it's no surprise that we can do it. This one was a little dangerous, but even kids can get through all these traps. Hurry up, Mikey. When we're done here, we'll go get some ice cream. And maybe the prize for completing the challenge will be ice cream. All right, be careful here. I want us to get through their lane without falling once. I just want to prove that we're masters at walking through any trap, so stay alert.
I'm a very good jumper.
Hang on, Mikey. You almost fell. I want us to get through this lane without falling. Even though all the traps are easy, you have to be careful. It's a good thing I caught you in time. You were very close to falling down. Please watch your step in the future.
Okay, I won't fall again. I just wanted to show you that even with my eyes closed, I'm good at this. Okay, we're more than halfway through this challenge, so let's hurry up. I'm actually a bit disappointed. I think all these traps are a bit too trivial.
We don't have that much experience with this kind of thing, especially since you almost fell once. So it's not for you to say the traps are easy.
When you passed our test lane, you fell over 8 times.
Oh,
I haven't fallen once, especially since we're almost to the end. This is also a parkour challenge. To be honest, I thought you'd have more difficult traps.
okay. We're about halfway through the challenge. We don't know what traps are coming next, so we have to stay alert. But I agree with you, Mikey. It's all been easy. In fact, I thought at least one trap would be difficult, but it wasn't.
Be careful, JJ. These plants have thorns, so we shouldn't touch them.
I think it's a mirror trap. To be honest, it doesn't even look like a challenge. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's focus on getting through the trials, or we're never gonna make it through this trial lane at this rate.
It makes sense. We have to get through without getting hit. To be honest, I think our test lane is several times more difficult. I'm sure we can pass this challenge even if we close our eyes. Okay, to be honest, I'm a little tired. So let's get some rest when we're done here.
Oh,
Well done. You've made it to the end. Now we can collect our prize. In fact, we were sure you'd fall a few times, but you did very well, so you've launched the prize.
what? I don't get it. It's all flowers. That's not fair. You should have given us a proper prize.
Yep.
By the way, you gave you a car. Then you don't get the car you won, and you've been falling so much you don't deserve it.
No, we deserve a car. I have an idea. I have a better idea. If we can't pass our own test lane, then you give us a car, and we'll give you something normal.
Okay, I don't mind. In fact, you should already give us a pressure prize for passing your test lane. But since we want to prove to you that we're the best at passing the challenge lane,
Yep.
okay, I don't mind. If you can pass your own test lane without falling, then you deserve to be worthy of a car. You definitely won't be able to pass our test lane anyway, so let's at least do that. We will be watching you very closely, so if you cheat, the trials will be over. And then, when you passed our test strip, you cheated very often.
I actually agreed to this to see your funny reaction. It's just that the last time you passed the test, I had a lot of fun watching you. Honestly, I wonder if you can get through this without falling once.
Oh,
We can definitely make it through this course without falling down. We built it ourselves, so we know how to do it. To be honest, I'm a bit tired, but we have to get to the end. We just have to be very careful not to fall down.
in fact, these traps are some of the hardest. In fact, you are holding up very well so far. I think you have a good chance of not falling. Oh, although to be honest, your challenge streak is very easy, so if you were to fall, it would be ridiculous. In fact, I'm getting a bit bored. I suggest that after we're done here, we go and have some ice cream. I think that's fine with me. You've already passed more than half of all the challenges. What's next?
We will definitely be able to reach the very end. In fact, we have to be very careful here. We have almost reached the very end, and then the most difficult traps began. Great! There's still a little bit left, and we can get to the very end. If we manage to reach the end, then we will get our car, which we can already win. We have to be much more careful now. We've almost reached the very end, so we need to be careful here.
Well, that's not interesting. I thought they'd fall over and we'd laugh, but they're going down the lane too easily. In fact, I want to stop you to make it interesting to watch you. But I'm too tired and I don't want to do anything else.
We have to be careful here. These thorns are very sharp, so we shouldn't touch the plants. Let's try to pass this test normally.
Oh, I actually thought you were going to fall, but it looks like you managed to make it to the end without falling down once. Even though this is your obstacle course, you're still doing great, although you haven't come all the way to the end yet, so you might fall down soon. There's one last test left. I don't advise you to rush.
All right, we made it. We made it through our challenge course. I didn't think we'd make it.
Okay, actually, if you didn't make it through your own challenge lane, that would be ridiculous. But the important thing is that you did it, so you deserve a car. It's actually a shame we won't get a prize.
Well done, actually. Thank you for the car. We've been wanting to race it. It's really cool. Great. I'm so pleased.
It's not fair. Why do they get a car and we get flowers we can pick outside? Okay, let's go home because I'm tired.
Okay, actually, you deserve emeralds. That'll be your prize because you gave us a car and we didn't give you anything decent. Let's go out for ice cream then.
Oh, great. I was just going to suggest it. We haven't eaten all day. To be honest, I'm very tired today. I'm glad that everyone got the prizes they deserved. Okay, let's get some rest now.